Nothing like coffee in the morning. What's up, you guys? Dan here. Thanks for tuning into the upload. So we're going to talk about where beginners start, and if you have no fitness background or nutrition experience, like, where do we go from there? So let's run the intro. I'm going to talk a little bit about myself. We'll get going for today's upload. Let's see how this works. Alright, so if this is the first time coming across my channel, my name's Dan. I'm the co-owner of a fitness studio, Driven Lifestyle Group. We offer semi-private training, we do online training, nutrition, coaching, that's kind of our thing. So if you're a beginner, this will be a good video for you to get started. And if you're new to the channel here and you haven't, subscribe below. If you're liking my content, big thumbs up is always appreciated because it actually counts in the whole YouTube algorithm. So give it a big thumbs up if you're liking the content. So if you're new, you're a beginner, you want to start off, when I work with clients, I talk about the big rocks. What are the major changes you can do and focus on to get the most out of when you're starting? So when I talk about the big rocks, I'm talking about the major fundamentals: water, protein, veggies, sleep, and movement. If you're not doing any of those, probably the biggest thing is to start with one or two of them, focus on them for a couple weeks, own that really well, and then move on to incorporating one or two of those other habits over time. First off, I'd say look objectively at what you're currently doing right now and where you want to get to. Make a few notes about what changes you want to make in your lifestyle, and it will go a long way to you deciphering where and how you get there. It's not going to be easy. If you're in a pattern or a routine right now, it's really hard to adjust some of those habits that you're used to. So give it time. Don't be too hard on yourself. Focus on one thing. So let's use an example. If you only get half a liter of water in your day, maybe as soon as your feet hit the ground, when you're doing your normal routine, brushing your teeth, having a bowel movement, having a shower, whatever it is you do in the morning, maybe you can have a big pint glass of water, or before you have your morning coffee, maybe you have a big 12 or 16 ounce glass of water to get you going. You've now almost doubled your water intake in the day, and it really hasn't been that much of a change in what you're doing. And if you're really unsure of where to start, toss in the comments below, hit me up on any social channel, DM me up. I'm happy to give you a little bit of a starter, or you can give me sort of a breakdown of what you're currently doing like I've got in the past, and I'll give you sort of the focuses of where to start with and where to get going and where to see that progress immediately or as quick as we can. Number two, although we've heard it many times before, write down your goals. Whatever it is you want to accomplish, write it down. When you write down how it's going to actually make you feel when you accomplish that goal. When we tie a feeling or some emotions into our goals, we're generally more tied into it, and there's more of a chance we're going to succeed with those goals. And the big thing why you want to write it down is because a lot of the times we get lost. If we have, for example, a big weight loss goal, whether it be 50 or 60 pounds, and we want to do that over, for example, all of 2018, at some point we're going to get lost. So writing it down will help keep you on track. Or if you waver off track, you're not going to waver off track as much as you have in the past, and you're probably going to hit that target a lot closer than you ever have before. What we measure, what we track, we generally see grow. So if you're writing it down, even if it's been a bad day, write it down. Write down how you feel. A lot of the times you're gonna have that again, so you're gonna notice those patterns develop, and you're gonna be more inclined to make that adjustment before it happens. Or if you get into that place, you're probably not going to get into as deep of a rut as you have in the past. So let's recap. Focus on the big rocks. Focus on the water, protein, veggies, sleep, and movement. For example, if you're a really active person, maybe, I don't know, you're a letter carrier or you do something in the trades, the movement thing is probably not a big thing for you, but you might have to look at a little bit of a stress reduction. So maybe getting better sleep might be setting up a pattern in the evening to help you get a more restful night's sleep. And to review, the final one is goals, and write down those goals. Again, you're going to be more inclined to follow through with it. You're also going to commit to it. good chances are you're actually going to accomplish it this time, putting those steps in place. And if you don't, reach out to me. I'm happy to give you a little bit of guidance, and we'll get through this together. Don't you worry. The nicest thing about this is you've got time to work on it. We've got upwards of 3 to 5 meals daily. If you're doing that or focusing on that in a year, that's upwards of 1,000 times you get to practice on mindfulness, eating a little bit slower, being more in tune with your food, and picking the right options that you need so your behaviors and your goals match really well. Okay, that does it. Quick upload today. I've got some big projects that I'm working on, but I still want to get content out to you. So if you're liking this content, toss it in the comments below. And I want to hear from you guys. What is it specifically that you enjoy about my content? And what gets you fired up? What gets you inspired to do better for yourself, for your own health and wellness? And most importantly, are you sharing that with friends and family members? Because the circle around you, that will impact your overall health too. So share that content with friends and family members because they're going to benefit from it too, creating happy and healthier lives. Before I start rambling, we're going to sign off this vlog like we sign off every other upload. 2018 style, optimism, positivity, that's it, that's all. You can't get enough of it, especially if you're a beginner focusing on a healthier lifestyle. So that's all for today. There's definitely more to come. We'll see you guys in the next upload.